How to choose a budget winter vacation destination. To break up the monotony of the winter months, many people in the Northern Hemisphere choose to take a vacation to a beach, ski resort, or city. You can find great deals on winter vacation destinations in the Caribbean, even during the high season. If you are looking for more cultural offerings, you can also find really great options for urban destinations such as New York City and Rome. Skiers and snowboarders can also find deals by searching for destinations with deals on accommodation, lift tickets, and food. Part 1: Planning your budget. 1. Look at your finances. You should look at your current financial situation to determine your vacation budget. If you have been putting money into a vacation savings fund for a few months or years, you should look at how much you have available in the fund. Depending on how long you have been saving, you can determine appropriate vacation options. 2. Create a savings plan. Start your vacation savings fund today so that you can enjoy a nice vacation at the end of the year. Vacations are expensive and involve a wide range of costs such as travel by car, plane, or other means, accommodation, food, and entertainment. If you put a line in your monthly budget and set aside a bit of money every month, you should be able to afford a vacation at the end of the year. If you put aside $165 a month, you should have almost $2,000 in a year. 3. Research vacation costs. Look into the costs associated with different vacations. You may find that it is cheaper to visit places at particular times of the year. You may find that particular destinations are cheaper from your home city. The cost of a vacation varies widely depending on whether you are enjoying a domestic vacation or an international trip. It also varies by time of year, with sun vacations typically costing a pretty penny during the holiday season. Per person, the average cost per day of a domestic vacation is $144. Per person, an international trip will cost on average $271. 4. Talk to your travel partners. Discuss vacation plans with your friends, family, colleagues, or other travel partners. You should discuss the feasibility of a vacation, whether you want to take a domestic or international vacation, and the kinds of things you want to do on your vacation. You might ask your travel partners, "What do you think about taking a vacation this year?" If it is a partner, you might ask, "Do you think we have enough money to enjoy a vacation this year?" If you are talking to a family member, you might ask, "Have you thought about summer vacation plans?" If you are thinking about going somewhere with a friend, you might say, "I have been dreaming of a winter sun vacation, do you want to join me?" Part 2: Figuring out your priorities. 1. Determine your activity level. You should consider whether you want a relaxing vacation that involves little physical activity, a vacation with a lot of physical activity, or a vacation that involves social and cultural activities. If you feel like relaxing on a beach, acknowledge this desire and look for a vacation that will allow for this activity. However, if you want to be physically active, look for vacations that involve things like rock climbing, surfing, skiing, hiking, or other activities. If you want a lot of physical activity, look for vacation destinations with a lot of fitness programming, fitness classes, active excursions, as well as post-exercise treatments like spas. If you are wanting to relax on a beach, look for a place that is close to the water and has a great beach. 2. Think about your vacation goals. Consider whether you have specific goals for your vacation, such as seeing a particular place or reaching a particular mental or physical goal. You should tailor your vacation to your specific goals. If you have been dreaming of seeing the Colosseum in Rome, you should tailor your vacation to meet this goal. You can get great airfare and accommodation deals for Rome, Italy during the winter months. By going in the winter, you will be able to enjoy the monuments and artworks in peace since the summer crowds will be long gone. If you have always dreamed of skiing in the Canadian Rockies, you might want to visit Whistler. Whistler has two mountains, including Whistler and Blackham, and is the biggest ski resort in North America. You can find affordable accommodation in the city of Whistler or find budget accommodation in nearby Vancouver and drive in for a few days. 3. Weigh the pros and cons of different climates. Consider the advantages of going someplace with a hot versus a cold climate on your vacation. You may want to consider the climate in relation to your vacation goals and your activity level. If you want to be active and have always dreamed of skiing a particular mountain, you may want a cold climate. However, if your goal is to relax in the sand, you may want a warm climate. If you are in favor of a hot climate, consider soaking up the sun in Tulum, Mexico. Tulum is a popular place to go in December, but you can get really great deals on flights during the months of February and early March. If you are in favor of snow-related activities and a cooler climate, consider Big Sky, Montana. Big Sky is a really great budget option for families, since children under the age of 10 ski for free. You can find budget accommodation as well as ski lift, food and accommodation packages. 4. Plan the length of your vacation. Look at your calendar and decide how long you can go away. The length of your vacation may be determined by the total amount of time you have off for the year and how long you want to go away during other times of the year. Consider your own schedule as well as the schedule of all your travel partners. You may also want to ask your travel partners about the length of the vacation. How long were you thinking we could get away this summer? Do you have any time off during the month of January? When do you have to go back to work? Part 3. Picking the perfect spot. 1. Choose Barbados. You can find cheaper flights to this typically more expensive sun vacation. You can find both pre-Christmas deals on hotels and winter escape deals. If you are flying from the east coast of the United States, look for deals on flights out of Boston. If you are flying from the United Kingdom, look for vacation deals during the first couple weeks of December. 2. Enjoy a Cuban vacation. You can get fantastic package deals to Cuba during the winter months. You can get package deals to resort destinations such as Manzanillo de Cuba or Varadero. You can also choose to do a combined urban and beach vacation that includes Havana and a resort. If you are Canadian, you don't need to worry about any travel restrictions. Cuba is one of the most popular winter destinations for Canadians. If you are American, you are allowed to go to Cuba for educational or humanitarian purposes. You have to justify your trip in relation to 12 narrow categories pertaining to education, religion, or humanitarian purposes. However, once you are in Cuba, it is easy to enjoy some time on the beach in addition to your officially stated responsibilities. Winter is a great time to visit the interior mountains of Cuba. If you go in March, you can see the Way of the Cross procession in Trinidad on March 20th. 3. Spend some time in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic offers some of the cheapest winter sun vacation opportunities. Within the Dominican Republic, the cheapest resorts tend to be in Puerto Plata or in Punta Cana. Puerto Plata is located on the northern coast and has some of the cheapest resort packages, although the flights can be more expensive. Punta Cana is on the eastern side of the Dominican and has a huge concentration of resorts as well as a nearby airport with reasonable fares but slightly more expensive resort packages. During the high season in the Dominican, i.e., December, April, you can get all-inclusive resort packages for 2 guests in the following price ranges. In Puerto Plata, you can deals in the range of $143 to $467 per night. In Punta Cana, you can get deals in the range of $192 to $873 per night. 4. Soak up the sun in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Ocho Rios resorts tend to receive positive reviews while offering affordable prices. A fishing village in the north of Jamaica, this area has about 20 all-inclusive resorts and is situated near the beautiful Duns River Falls. You can get flights into Montego Bay Airport and find reasonable all-inclusive packages. During the high season in Jamaica, i.e., December, April, you can get all-inclusive resort packages for 2 guests in the range of $193 $680. 5. Choose a Mexican vacation. You can find very reasonable vacation packages in Mexican sun destinations such as Playa del Carmen, Cozumel, and Cancun. The island of Cozumel has 14 resorts and is located across from Playa del Carmen. The beach of Cancun has some of the cheapest vacation packages, and you can also find really cheap flights. South of Cancun, you can find the tourist town of Playa del Carmen and the nearby resorts. During the high season in Mexico, i.e., December, April, you can get all-inclusive resort packages for 2 guests in the following price ranges. In Cozumel, you can get deals in the range of $190 $667. In Cancun, you can get deals in the range of $202 to $1,416. In Playa del Carmen, you can find deals between $216 $1,733. 6. Choose Park City, Utah. You can choose from 3 amazing mountains, including Park City Mountain Resort, the Canyons, and Deer Valley. You can save money by staying in Salt Lake City instead of one of the resort lodges and by using public transportation to the slopes, which is free. You can also save money by taking advantage of free afternoon skiing if you fly into Salt Lake in the morning. 7. Choose New York City. New York City is much cheaper during the winter months. You can find somewhat lower prices just before the winter holiday season and significantly lower hotel rates between January and March. You can find cheap hotels during Hotel Week New York City, which runs from the 3rd to the 15th of January. If you are looking to enjoy the cuisine, try going during NYC Restaurant Week, which runs between the 18th of January and the 5th of February. You can find dinners for $38 and lunches for $25. You can get deals on Broadway shows during NYC Broadway Week from January 19th to February 5th. 8. Hang out in New Orleans. You can save on New Orleans during the winter months and before the start of Mardi Gras celebrations in February. If you are fine with missing Mardi Gras, check it out in December or January when it is a reasonable temperature and hotel rates are good. Take in some music and enjoy the fresh beignet in the morning.